That's exactly what our prime minister is doing. Please, my people, I will also advise us based on what our prime minister said. Yes, different governments have already made it clear in that what we accept in our country is just three religions, which he mentioned: Christianity, uh, Jewish, and traditional. That is the which is the main mention of. I wouldn't want us, this issue of religion. I wouldn't want us to discussing about it. We not having Muslim in our country doesn't mean that we will not do business with him. After all, whatever you are, the business you are doing, it is not only your people, only your religious people that recognize you. There are other people. As we are fighting our way out of that confusion, everybody is our friend. In a field of play, when once you are in a particular team, you see your opponent as enemy. Once the football is over, you rekindle your friendship. So that is it. Let me keep it there for now. Our topic this morning says Biafrans are victims of ethnic hatred in Nigeria, which is true. If we don't even need, even a blind man has seen it. A deaf man has already heard it. That we have paid the most price of keeping that zoo as one. We paid with our life, we paid with our resources, we pay with our hard-earned money, we pay with everything in us, and you said enough is enough. Gone are the days. I was listening to one of the criminals POS last time when I wouldn't want to mention them anyway. When you were like saying our PM, he came in, he was like, Osheba Yami Leba, Osheba Yami Leba. He started with autopilot. From there, he jumped up and go to this place. Now, it's no more autopilot. It's not this. Now, before government in that. Wow. No wonder BCOS Zoological Republic are being there, maintaining a particular status quo to make sure they keep their business running. In a field of play, when you are playing football, now, let me pronounce it. Sorry, my people, I'm on the street anyway. So, when you are doing a particular something and you are not getting a result, you have to change your strategies. In a field of play, you will be playing a football. Maybe the formation you are using to play your opponent is not favoring you. If he's a good coach will change formation immediately to make sure he won the game. That's exactly what our PM is saying. And whichever step he takes, he knows apply caution, he strategize, and know the next strategy to use and win his opponent. That's exactly what our PM is doing. Why are they crying? Because it's hitting them so hard. And we like it. We really like it. Now, based on the victim aspect of it, while we are growing back in the zoo, once you have, we have seen so many friends, families, once you have any little issue with any Hausa man, back then, they will bring a military man to come and intimidate you in your own land. I'm not saying in the north. I've never been in north before, apart from when I went for my NYSC useless thing that after 1 year they forget you. They will bring military people to come there and humiliate you. If you have a shop, they will destroy your shop. Why do you do this? Without even knowing or even sitting back to know the root of the cause. They have been doing it years. They said, well, according to them, when our past hero to be Efion, they convinced him through Obasanjo. He came up and read that jamboree they read there and said, no victory, no vanquish. When the Biafrans who said, okay, this is that way, let's coexist again and forget about the past. We began to work together. We throw our past away. Our people said that it is over. We never knew that these guys went underground to strategize, killing us secretly, doing all manner of things against us. We are busy buying land all over the zoo, building houses. Any little thing, they will kill us, destroy our properties. Yet they said we are the most wicked people in the country. We are the reason why the country is not moving forward. Now, let's take our mind back. During the 80s and 90s, when you are hearing Nigeria name flying all over the places, Nigeria is this. Even when they did the so-called giant of Africa, that was when the Biafrans was at the affairs of the head. They were controlling so many sectors. And I'm with you, my dear brother. This is why I'm crying. This is why I'm crying. My Biafra, my fellow Biafrans, I think I will still be on a listening session while I hope I will come back again to air my views, because I don't like saying things that we need to or short. But however it is, I appreciate my fellow Biafrans. We are on the right track. If you find yourself in this Biafra Republic government in exile, go home and rejoice. Christians are praying for the last day. God is coming. Biafra is that hope. Biafra is that heaven they are talking about. Onye yawo, onye disike oru alaeze. Onye disike oru alaeze. Our prime minister have given the zoo politicians open check. Make your choice. This is death. This is life. It is right before the our front. It's left for them to make their choice. I know the foolish ones, based on the commitment they have already done to themselves, they will see the fire and go and fall inside it. Because that thing you see today that you think that is the light, it is a very darkness. Because good things doesn't come in easy way. Thank you, my fellow Biafrans. All hail Biafra. Eyeball.
Ebon, my brother, thank you so much. Thank you so much, brother, for that wonderful submission. You know, like Triple M to the Triple M1, like I gave you enough time because I know that you wanted to say a lot of things and all that. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. I just want to recognize the presence of our sister Mouthpiece and OB Chicago. Thank you guys for being here. Please continue to share the space. And Ben Shooks and Nonso was here before. I think I did recognize him, and Tina and everyone else. What can you say? Up to you. Like Obuni because you were on the mic before. It's going to be a very good something because for a very long time, since I've known you, like it's very, very difficult. But Obuni Muniki, take the mic and I'll give you the priority. Then it was not 2 minutes or so. It does, it's worth it. Thank you guys so much and continue to share this page. Just like what our brother said, Triple M1. The Prime Minister of Biafra have just tweeted just a couple of minutes ago, which most of us have got it. It says, on behalf of the Biafra government, BRGIA, we are happy to invite you as a Biafra to the declaration of the Restoration of Independence of Biafra Convention in 2024, which will be held in Lahti, Finland, from the 29th of November till the 3rd of December 2024. All arrangements have been adequately made by the Biafra government, BRGIA, for the accreditation to the event, and you can contact the normal email and all that. As you are all aware, the establishment of Nigeria have done nothing but to violate our rights. As former citizens, Nigeria is gradually coming to an end, and we are bringing forth the opportunity for you to join us in actualizing the Biafra dream, where all men and women will be equal to the eyes of the Creator. The steps we are taking for the actualization of our independent state is stipulated in the United Nations Charter of People's Right to Self-Determination and, above all, within the confines of the international law of human rights. We are excited and hoping to welcome you as a delegate in Finland. This is another proof that the government of Biafra, led by the Prime Minister Madisa Manepa, have extended the hand of fellowship to the criminals. These, the politicians, the saboteurs, the frontline saboteurs, these people, they have never think any good about this man. They have never think any good about Biafra people. They have never think any good about anyone that will rise up against the status quo, try to bring that freedom to their people. These people will clamp you. Their paymaster in Abuja, they have already given them every opportunity to steal and loot as much as they want. You know, there's difference between stealing and looting. When you hear loot, it means like an ego bachalitere. But stealing can be anything from picture 50 million to 100 million and 500. No, Those things, there's nothing to these people. We are talking about loot. Just look at what happened in regards to the one of Yaya Bello. These are criminals. Somebody that they said that the EFCC, that he took himself to EFCC office. This man had been declared wanted long time ago. And he was taunting the EFCC to come to his village if they think that they can come and arrest him. A civilian. And what happened? After all, they claimed that Yaya Bello went to the EFCC office. He went there and they were asked, oh, sir, sir. Welcome, sir. Anything for the boys? Somebody that went there, they're supposed to arrest. And Yaya Bello left there. And now the EFCs are saying, oh, he just came here. They did not arrest him. And, like they still want him. He was in your office. So what happened? This is Nigeria for you. Because the first time they actually tried to arrest this man, they've done everything. And then so one of his predecessor came in. And then they say, oh, that's the new governor. What was that? He said Usman Ododo or something like that. His successor, sorry. He came in and then they said, oh, what's going on? Before you know it, before that man left there, that office, Yaya Bello got into his car. And then the EFCC opened fire. Open fire to the car. It's a criminal entity. Nigeria is the capital of corruption in the whole wide world. And there's nothing ever good or good news that you hear from Nigeria. So all these people that is claiming, or they try to, like sympathize with themselves or try to deceive themselves. The worst thing in this life is when you start telling yourself lies. That is the worst that can happen to you. It's like going to your lawyer and then you know that this is your lawyer that will keep confidence in whatever discussion you had with them. And then they will be asking you what really happened. And then you will start lying to your lawyer and even your doctor. Can you even believe that? That is the worst thing. It's like people that is trying to make themselves look happy or something like that, and then they try to. Nigeria, Nigeria is beyond anything. Get a body repair self. Onyendu have said it. There's no amount of the repair. Nigeria is damaged beyond repair. The best thing is what awaits them. Clarity, your mic is open if you can mute.
Yeah, sorry, I wanted to add to what you're saying. Sorry, I'm outside. The leader of the DSS said he will resign. He said he will resign if he does not get Yaya Bello. The Nigerians have been asking him. Oh, he hasn't resigned. I just thought I would add that to what you are talking about, Yaya Bello. They tried to get to his place. It's not working.
Exactly, it's true. I remember he coming because he was boasting. He said he actually swore in that process as well. He said that if he did not arrest Yaya Bello and jail him, he wasn't even talking about arresting him. He in the process he said and jail him as well. That they will say, oh, that he is not so. And so, at the end of the day, he swore with his office. He swore with his own God as well. At the end of the day, Yaya Bello is still working around. He went to the office. They were greeting him. Nigeria. Things that you never see other places, you will see it in Nigeria. That is to tell you that place is just a shithole, like Donald Trump have said long time. It was because of Nigeria. Because before he warned them before, don't bring this dead man to his office anymore. He said it. It's not like maybe he was boasting, and that is true. You cannot pretend that someone is alive while the person is is someone else that's representing the person. It's uncalled for. Thank you so much, our sister, for bringing that up as well. Please, guys, we're timing the program and we prioritize those their hands is up. But let's get to our sister first, Helen Peters. Helen Peters, if you're there before we go to Anasta BC. Helen Peters, are you there?
Thank you very much.
Please make it 4 minutes. Yeah, I've seen it already. That's why I gave you the mic.
God bless you.
4 minutes, please.
Thank you. I appreciate everyone here. God bless every one of you. Thank you all for this struggle. We will not be tired. We will not back down. The fact is that we have somebody that knows the road and is doing it in a wonderful way that the enemies, they are not crying. So we are not going back. Thank you, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Wherever you are today, we pray for God's strength upon your life to continue to hold on to this freedom. Your freedom is very, very close now. You will be free very soon. So do not be worried or don't bother about whatsoever news you are hearing. Do not bother. Your son is standing gidigba. He is bringing the zoo to their knees. So do not bother, sir. Very soon, you will come and rule and reign in your nation, Biafra. Thank you very much. My appreciation goes to our Prime Minister. Prime Minister, the Excellency Odogu One, the Agbadagburu, the Lievatan. No. God, we so thank you for bringing this man in this point in time of our freedom. If not for him, where would we have been? We would have all been silent, probably be killed. Our family would be running helter-skelter in that zoo. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate every of your good work. We are standing gidigba with you. We are with you on this fight. We will not back down until Biafra comes. Thank you very much. So, according to the topic on board, PM Biafras are victims of ethnic hatred in Nigeria. What is your story? Yes. We don't have to tell the story. You don't have to be you. You don't have to be on your flesh before you know that, yes, we are being hatred. These people have hated us for long. Right from the beginning of this so-called amalgamation, they have hated us. Right from the interview they had with the Sadwana of Sokoto, the man vehemently just said it, pop and plain. He did not hide it for that onion child, or what do they call them? He did not hide it. And the man asking, do you think this will work with this kind of hatred? If you people don't unite, how will the country work? But he said he did not care. He did not care that for him to offer us as a Biafra any work, he will go and hire this Onyocha to come and do that job for them. So the hatred has been on us right from the inception. It is not today. And you don't have to witness it on your flesh before you know that, yes, you are being hated. Because any hatred meted on your sister or your brother, so far is a Biafran, you are the one passing through it. You should know this. That is just the fact. If not for the hatred that they have for us, why is our leader Mazinam Dekano still in the dungeon? What is his offense? Even when the so-called zoo courts are the constitution, they freed him, but yet they are still holding him. What is his offense? You were talking about Yaya Bello. Yaya Bello, if he's to be an Igbo man, he will not even be any Biafra man, let's say a Biafra man, but particularly that our Igbo-speaking language people. If he's to be that kind of a person, they will not even wait for him to come to the governor's house before they will arrest him. They will look for him for any hole that he run into. They will get him to arrest him. So that is the hatred upon us. Do not think it has to be on your body first before you feel it. No. Our hate, because of the hatred that makes them to hold our leader Mazinam Dekano, the same hatred they meted on our king, that does spoke that if this is the way you people will be maltreating our people in Lagos, we will ask the IPOB to come and protect us. Even when the man did not mean it, it's just a word that he mentioned. But there are those who were threatening brimstone upon our people in Lagos, and they carried it out. That if we don't vote for their people, they will kill us. Do they carry it out? Were we not killed during the election? Even our properties were destroyed, everything. They vented it upon us. Today, the man is still in the dungeon. He did not do anything. They passed treason felony upon him when he's not a terrorist. So this is the hatred that they have been meting upon us, the Biafrans. And for this reason, there is nothing these people will do again that will hold us together as one country. No way. We have had enough of that country. Nobody can say we were not patient. We were the person that even stretched our hand for them. We go to the north, we build, we open everything, our businesses. We willingly stay with them as if that place belongs to us. We use our heart to trade with them. We love them. We stretch our hands of fellowship to them, that we are all one. But what do they give to us? Death, shame, humiliation, oppression, everything that you can think of is what the zoo has meted on us as Biafra. You as a Biafra, you are so different. They are seeing you as a threat to them. No matter what, if you like, cut your head for ground and give these people, they will not welcome it. They are not going to welcome it. So the best thing is to go our separate ways. And I see no reason why some of our brothers will be preaching that or talking trash that with the Igbos, we have not really put in enough to have this political stooges here that will take us to the seat of power. What are you saying? Did Peter Obi, did he not win that election? He won. But what happened to him? Because of Peter Obi, you know what they did to our people in Lagos, and they are still doing it up to today. Even I heard that Amnesty has stepped into it, that enough of what the Lagos governor is doing to our people, that he should hold his the way he's destroying our property. That is what he's saying. So the eyes of the world is upon the zoo. They don't know. So anywhere they like, they're taking our matters to that they want to carry our prime minister to. We will all go with him. And nobody, is it the amnesty you are running to that we are already there before you? They all know the hatred that you have meted on us. What happened to Okwama is the same thing, the same hatred for Biafrans. Anything that concerns any Biafran, you like you are an Igbo speaking Biafran, you like you are Robo Isoko speaking Biafran, you like an Ijo whatsoever. So far you are from that so-called the hatred will be upon you and upon your people. What did Okwama poor people, what have they done to these evil men? Terrorists in uniform. That they went because of their own resources, they went and leveled that village down, killed the youth that they were there. They still went back again. They do it because they felt nobody can speak for us. Nobody will stand up for us. That is the hatred that we all are having, are witnessing in our own flesh and blood for these modern days. They are not hiding it. Even when they see that social media can easily carry such a news that will go viral, they don't care. They don't care. So far you are a Biafra. It happens in Biafra land. They will vent out their anger that they could not use in destroying Boko Haram. They are free Boko Haram. They are making them to be king and queens in the land of the people that they have conquered. That is what they are doing to those ones over there. Even the Tuju, is it Tuji they call him? The Tuji that they are looking for, they know his house. He's marrying wives upon wives every day. But what did Musa do? He said, yes, we are taking time to look after his matter. But he will not take time. Whenever he hears that there is anything accident in any part of Biafra land, he will carry his armories and go there, bomb, and do whatsoever he wants to do with our people. Haven't we had enough in that so-called country? We have had enough, and we are putting a stop. Thank you, my people. We have so many people on the mic. Thank you, JD Walker, the co-host, and everybody. I appreciate every one of you, our minister, and you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our sister Helen Peters, for that wonderful submission. And before I come today, Radiant Black and Mobility Zobondi Zoo, you have not shared the space. If you want to be on the mic, please share the space. Anyone that wants to be on the mic, before you even be on the mic or take the mic to speak or something, you have to share the space. If you haven't done so, please, Radiant Black, do that. I still left it on the mark. Maybe you weren't aware of it. So I just repeated it now. Thank you so much, our sister. And you made mention about the SND in Lagos. You know, when the Prime Minister made that statement, and before I go forward, please, let me just recognize the presence of our brother. Ugo 247 is here. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for all the work, the tireless work on behalf of the government of Biafra and that of our people that you're doing. Thank you so much. And that of our brother, EFIK-IBIBIO. I think he came with the other account before, and then he had the issue with it. Let me see if he's still here also, because I've seen the other of your account. I'm not sure if he's still here. EFIK-IBIBIO, Jaja Gosson was here before, and then I think he left or something. Thank you so much for being here. So like as I was saying, you did mention the one of that SND in Lagos. You know, these people, you need people, thank you for being here. And thank you guys for hosting our Prime Minister last week. It was a wonderful one. It was awesome. It was awesome. That is one of the big political chess game that the government have won against the terrorist state of Nigeria. It was classic. Thank you guys so much for doing that. So the SND in Lagos, he only made a statement, just a statement. Nothing else. This man is not involved in criminality. Just like the Prime Minister said, the Oba of Lagos was an armed robber. In real one, it's not like maybe a propaganda. The Oba of Lagos, the current Oba of Lagos, was a former armed robber. Oba, the Eze SND in Lagos. He only makes statement that he's going to bring IPOB because they don't have work. You know how he have to corner the story that they don't have work, they will come and protect their shops. Only that. For you to see these people, anything that a Biafran did, they only take it with the highest authority. They will clamp down on you hard because they are always afraid of anybody that is going to come and bring the issue of Biafra. They know what they are hiding. They know the coming of Biafra is going to, all those nonsense and whatever, Lagos is this, Lagos is that, and all those bunkon. It will end in Sharad because at the end of the day, people will come to realize that this Lagos and Ekudoku yourself, it's our Biafra people that make Lagos what it is. And when the IKOM seaport start working, the one of Calabar start working, the one of maybe they graded the River Niger, these three, the three amigo, it will be the worst thing that will ever happen to the terrorist state. Lagos will start to beg. How many Yoruba people, I'm not talking of Afanja because we know the difference between the Afanja and whatever. How many Yoruba people are bringing in their container on daily basis, not weekly? Sometimes a Biafran will import goods. They will. I know one custom officer. Everything that they seize from our people, this man will go and auction it. You know what they do? They will set up people, fake people, and then you will think that these people are actually coming to buy. It's them. They are sending those people to go to. They will give them information when they are selling it, the day they will sell it, what they are going to do, and the amount. And these people will bid on behalf of that decision and fill up the paperwork. They will tell you that they're doing the auction today. The market has been sold already. The same people will go through the back door and buy those things, just like what Atiku did during the time that he was in government. Most of the whole government institutions that were sold and company, Atiku single-handedly bought all of them. 95% of all of them, Atiku bought it. And
JD.
yeah,
JD. Please, did you change account?
No, I didn't change account. What happened was the first place.
Please.
What?
Yes, I am seeing Sam Majori as the host. I'm seeing Grandson as the co-host. I'm seeing our minister Tungwamoya as a co-host, and I'm seeing Clara Dix as a co-host.
No, it has to be from your this thing. You have to go out and come back in again, probably. The first place, I mistakenly touched the end button because of the share get caught up with the cable. As I was charging, I was trying to put it on charge. So that's what happened. That's why the first one came down. I have to bring this face back up again. So there's nothing like I want to hear reason to verify the account. So all those things is not going to happen. Okay. So maybe you are looking at, I can log in from the other phone and find out what you're talking about, but I don't think so. Thank you so much. And thank our sister Helen Peters for bringing that up. You know, like there's a lot of things that's been going on. These people have taken us for granted for a very long time. It's time to call it a day. Nigeria is finished. Just like the letter that the Prime Minister have sent to the terrorist enablers in our land. If they want to take up the challenge, the government is just like what the government have sent the letter of invitation as well. Not letters of they invited them. The Nigeria Foreign Affairs Minister also the something Tuga, and that of the Nigeria Army whatever, for them to grace the Finland the convention as well. I know that they will not respond, but I hope because they will say, "Oh, the opportunity." The same fate have been extended. The same hand has been extended to Biafran politicians in Nigeria. Those hardcore Nigeria. Remember when Iwanya was saying that he's going to give his life up for Nigeria, that he's going to go to Finland. He doesn't want to give his life. He has given his life. You know, these people, they will be saying something. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know that the spirit of Biafra is working. He's going to give his life. And he has given his life to Nigeria. Unfortunately, not to Biafra. And we are still here. Biafra is here. Thank you so much, our sister. Anasta Biafra champion Buffalo. Your 4 minutes out now, my brother. Before we go to David Wanyama and then David Nana, because David Nana is sent to be going in and out. Anasta Buffalo champion, are you there? Okay,
Yes,
go ahead,
I'm
please.
here. I'm here.
brother. Yeah. Thank you, fellow Biafrans. Thank you, my brother. Chidi Walker, Kansio Tunwamoya, Sister Clara Dean, and many of you. I appreciate you all. You are great guys. May God bless you all. Of course, I cannot go further without appreciating our Prime Minister, the People's Prime Minister. Agujim Wada, which is one of Biafra land, Odogu Kalodog Dede. Elohim will continue to uphold you with his righteous hand. Your knowledge and the wisdom will be increased in 1 million fold. He said, of course, I will not go further without appreciating our Onyendu, the man who is leading the battle from the front. I keep on praying for him, for more spiritual and physical strength. I believe that on the day that we shall be celebrating this last miracle on earth, he will be there with us in a different regalia, and so shall he be. He said, going straight to the topic of the day. PM Biafrans are victims of ethnic hatred in Nigeria. What is your story? My brothers and my sisters in this platform, well, this is not how would I put it? This very topic, I think, affected many of us in so many ways, whether directly or indirectly. But I'm going to talk about myself personally. You know, when people are saying this thing, if you have not experienced it directly, you will not understand how it feels, what is going on in this British abattoir. As a matter of fact, in 1996 stroke 97, I was there in Abuja looking for admission at the University of Abuja, a federal university, with a very high score. My JAMB was so high with all my credentials, you know. But because of who we are, the names we bear, you know, I was not able to get that admission. At least I remember very well, my JAMB was 255. But in the same department that I wanted to, you know, the same discipline I wanted to study, somebody who had 120, can you imagine? 120. How can you compare 120 to 255? These guys were given admissions comfortably. Guess what? I ended up, you know, doing diploma in public administration. It's very painful. It didn't end there. I had another story. In 2005, because after all the frustration and everything, I decided to go into football. In 2005, I had opportunity to play in one of the biggest clubs in Poland. Invitation given, visa issued, but then Poland was not a member of the, has not been, you know, have not identified with the Schengen countries, so they were not member yet. Then we find it difficult to get a direct flight to Poland. We need to like transit somewhere before Poland. The options we have is Italy, Germany, France, UK, and where just those European giants. And all the airlines we went for tickets here in Lagos, they demanded for transit visa. I mean, yeah, they demanded that we get a clarification letter from the NFA that we are Nigerians, my brothers and my sisters. Hey, we applied for this very thing, this very clarification letter through the Imo State FA. We didn't go as individuals, so we applied through the Imo State FA to the Secretary, Office of the Secretary General, Nigeria Football Association. Could you believe that out of 8, this man singled one guy out because of this hatred and name we bear? Gave this guy this certification letter. This guy bought his ticket, 125,000 naira. Vroom.
We were here in Lagos, stranded. Manager was calling every day, calling. Guess what? We ended up spending $2,200 each for us to make that journey to Poland. Our sports minister, if he's hearing my voice now, he will know who is speaking. Our current sports minister in our in our government in exile. If he's hearing my voice now, he will know who is speaking, because I was in that. He was with us together. We had to pass through Kanu, and we gave one nonsense man. We have to pay one nonsense man $2,200 because of what? The name we bear. So I can't. In fact, there are so many other things that when I remember, time will not permit me to talk about the apostates, because I was there in Abuja when it happened. Those Igbo guys that were killed by one policeman, you know, after after a nightclub or something like that in Abuja. I was there. I witnessed everything. I know some of them. You know, I was there. Oh my goodness, my brothers and my sisters. You know, I was hearing somebody here who was talking about asking what if the all those Arab wars and blah blah blah, Arab countries, if they recognize us, aren't we respond or whatever. My brother, let me tell you, I have played football in an Arab country. My president was a military commander. I lived in his house. No matter how they love you, no matter what you give to them, you are still regarded as a kind of infidel. They still look at you. They still maintain that their religion against you. What that thing that they believe, they still maintain it against you, no matter what you are giving to them. So our government has given us a template. They have told us that this is the template we are using. They've told us that we are going to recognize this so and so religion. We are going to stick by whatever they said. Anybody that want to identify with us, they know how to go about it. Of course, they want to recognize us. The recognition must be whatever our business we are going to do with the person. Of course, must be in line with our own laws. Must be in line with our whatever our constitution stipulates. If they don't like it, to hell with them. To hell with them. We need to call a spade a spade. We can't continue suffering in the hand of these people. It can only be now. The time for us to move on and get what we want is now. Brothers, I was there in Sudan when South Sudan, you know, during part of their process, and eventually they left. Today, as I'm talking to you today, South Sudan is a more better place than North Sudan. South Sudan is far, like 85% better than what they are before. Sometimes our people talk this because they don't understand what freedom entails. They don't really understand what it means for you to have your own freedom, for you to be in charge of your own sovereignty. Look at South Sudan today. Our brothers are running from Mozambique, from Angola, from everywhere in the world, going to South Sudan to go and register company, to go and do their business. Our own brothers. South Sudan, that I'm telling you, that cannot be compared to anywhere in the Biafra land. It cannot be compared to anywhere in Biafra land. Because as at the time of their independence, there's no tide road in South Sudan. As at the time I left South Sudan in 2014, there is no 11-story building in the entire South Sudan. The only one you can see is still under construction. The international airport is, in fact, cannot be compared to any airport in Alibo. But look at them today. Their neighbors are now coming to them for assistance. Can you imagine? Today, are they not identified with the Arab world? Today, they are the one negotiating peace, doing everything for the North Sudan. So, because I'm busy, I wouldn't want to go more further. But the point I am making here, brothers, is that we need to call a spade a spade. Aya ajugo ekwensu na olu ya na otitie na mmefie niile na aya ajugo na aya ajugo. Our eyes is on one ball, and that is Biafra, 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 Biafra. Thank you all, and God bless you. Ndile ekwetego na ọ na-eme.
Thank you, my brother. Hey, your story was just, it was heartbreaking. That's why I just let you flow. Because most of us here have been in such similar circumstances in different aspects of it. Terrorist state of Nigeria, there's no good news ever coming from there. And those people requesting for my please, if you haven't shared this space, I'm going to put you back to listening. It does not matter. If you're just taking the mic, if you haven't shared the space, you are going back to listening. The rule have to be enforced. The terrorist state of Nigeria is not a place for one to live. That's why anything that we need to do, we have to do it. We have to follow the government. Like you said, it is now, not later. Anything that we are doing it now. Ketan and Keshi, we need this freedom more than anyone else, because we have been the ones that bear the full brunt of the terrorist state of Nigeria subjugation and that of this ethnic bigotry and what have you. Our people, the Biafran people, have been 100%. None ever, even these so-called Yoruba people also, imagine how these people play. They will pretend that they're your friend, but at the same time, if you turn around, they will stab you in the back. We all know them. That's why outside people call them Berebe. I used to say it here when I was living in Kaduna State. After Unguchara, we had this one. Specifically, I was then we had the shop in Kagoro Road. We had this one. Salah. When Salah come, this man, we and his family will celebrate Salah. Christmas, and they go in this, this Oka White. When Christmas comes, they will celebrate Christmas. The same people. I begin to wonder. Then I asked the guy that I was staying in the shop. I said, "What is going on with this man? Like, they celebrate Salah and they celebrate Christmas. How is this even possible?" The guy asked him, Nande na agba everything na agba no one. Everything. Even also Kebuda, you can imagine that. It does not work that way. Nigeria is a scam. You can imagine the story that our brother Buffalo Champion was narrating. It's heartbreaking. Honestly speaking, it's heartbreaking. But is he alone? No. Every one of us here have story. But at the end of the day, Akawaka Nigeria, Ogahagwago. That's why we have to support the government of Biafra so that we can actualize this dream. Because this only now, it wasn't from our making, but someone have to stand up, and the Prime Minister have stand up, and we have to back him up for us to get this freedom that we so desire. Thank you so much, and thank our Minister Ogo 247 for coming on the mic. Ugo Buki, we give you time. Can you do one yoma because I didn't for a while now, so that before we come to you, one yoma.
Sorry, JD Walker. Sorry, I'm not. I just want to chip in something. I heard you saying before you speak, you must go and share. And I am asking a question: must you speak? Must you share because you want to speak?
Exactly.
I entered this space in the morning. I came into I logged into Twitter. I saw you live. I shared and went where I was going. I came back now to join. Why must we beg you to share? You are not hosting. Come on to share. You don't want to share. What is our problem? I am begging us. What is our problem? Let us help ourselves. I used to tell us that when you share this video, you are not doing anybody any favor. You are doing it yourself. Share YouTube, you will not share. Facebook, you will not share. Even Twitter, you don't want to share. You say in YouTube, they are paying. Okay, what about Twitter? Are they paying here? Why can't we share these things? Sharing it is just the awareness. It's just for our voices to be heard. You are not doing anybody any favor. I'm begging us.
Thank you so much, our Minister Go 247 for that, because people, they misunderstand this sometimes. They think that maybe when you share the program, I don't know, maybe their data will finish, or like, I don't understand. I don't know what the mindset that a lot of people have in regards to this sharing of a thing. But at the end of the day, when you say, oh, please, can you share? They don't share. So, and then I would remember what the minister told us long time ago. So we started enforcing it. So if they have to come and be on the mic, not even speaking, just being on the mic, you have to share the program. So now we have to force them actually to share the program. So, because at the end of the day, because we are doing it for ourselves collectively, the issue of Biafra Liberation Project, it's meant for the whole Biafrans. It's meant for the whole Biafran, except the one I the other day, although I don't even want to go there. Because at the end of the day, what are you going to benefit if you don't share the program? Like our minister said, share and YouTube. No, no. The next thing, as soon as you wake up, the next thing you have to do is to share the program. The more you share the program, the better for you. Because when Biafra liberated from Nigeria, you are going to be part of it as well. It's as simple as that. It is not going to happen. Thank you so much, our brother. Go 247. One, you're more in about 4 minutes, please. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, my brother JD Workers. My minister Tunwamo, my sister Clara Dean, my minister go 247. God bless everybody. Sir Williams. God bless all of us. The topic today is very, very good. Why I said it is very, very good is that I want to tell all of us that are here now in this space that if you are not a Biafran, you must hate Biafrans, because their hatred is born out of jealousy. It is not that they woke up one day and say, okay, we want to hate them. It is born out of jealousy of what you can do that they cannot do. Jealousy of the risks you can take that they cannot dream to take. Jealousy of the cliff that you can climb that they cannot climb. In the place I work, I brought in 2 Nigerians, one Yoruba, Edo one, because they see me doing everything, how the people, they conspired against me. But the Edo one came back to me and said, sister, I will not buy the finger that fed me. This is what is going on. This is what is going on. I said, okay, tell the Yoruba girl to go and report, so that the day they will call up the case, you will stand as a witness. Don't ever follow her to go and report anything. The Yoruba one went. Now she is no longer working there. She has gone back to her former job to clean rooms. So they are jealous of us. And it is because of this jealousy and hatred that kept Nigeria where Nigeria is now. It is this jealousy and hatred that made Nigeria, in University of Nigeria and Nsukka, since after the war, there is no chemical engineering department, because the Ogbunigwe that taught them lesson was manufactured there. For that reason, they removed chemical engineering department in University of Nigeria and Nsukka. Had it been Nigeria is a country that we in fact, the only thing they would have done is, okay, you produce this type of thing here during the war under, as how did you do it? They will invest in that man. Maybe by now, Russia, Israel will be coming down to Nigeria to buy that type of bombs. The guns that we used in war, they are manufactured there in Biafra land. There are people, there is one town over there that they are known to do that type of thing. Had it been Nigeria is a country that was supposed to be one, they would have invested on those people. By now, many countries will be coming to Nigeria to buy arms. What of Aba? Had it been Nigeria is supposed to be a country, they would have invested on Aba people. That is the China we have in Biafra land. One guy, a Yoruba guy, was telling me 2 years ago that before he came to this place, he was working in the bank. And he has a side thing that he goes to Aba and buy shoes, bags, belts, shoe and bags, and he will take it to Togo. And the Nigerians will come to Togo and buy the same thing he brought from Aba back to Nigeria in the name of Dubai. That he used it to make a lot of money then. It is the hatred that Nigeria has for Igbos that is causing them what is happening to them now. Buhari came into power. Okonjo was there. He didn't say, okay, come and help me and move this thing forward, because she's an Igbo. Since Igbo people were left out in the affairs of that country since 2015 up to today, how are they faring? Everything they are using against the Igbos are coming back to them, and they don't have sense. They don't know. Eh? Dangote is going up and down today, up and down today. It is because the cement that they gave to him to be the sole producer and sole everything. That is why Nigeria are going from one people. That is, in fact, oh my God, this thing is making me angry. They are going from pillar to post because of the hatred they have for Igbo people. Other ethnic people will say something, they will do something, only that the Ezendi Igbo, to me, he did not make a statement. He vented his anger because something triggered him. Amaka too, something triggered her. They did not make a statement. They vented their anger. Today, the Ezendi Igbo is still in prison, while the Oba, the president's wife, the whole people that talked trash about us, they are moving freely. Because of that, Nigeria did not want to open a seaport in Biafra land. That is why Lagos is suffering. If you go to a Apapa seaport, you cannot live there until 12 hours. It is because they want to pull Biafrans down. They are holding us down, but they are holding themselves down. Instead of them to open seaports in Biafra land, they preferred to have dry ports in the north. And why this thing is getting me annoyed is that when I see some Biafrans talking trash on social media, it gets me annoyed. If all these things did not get you annoyed, as a citizen of Nigeria, you call yourself, but you are nowhere close to the corridor of anything that is happening in that country, and you are still forcing yourself to be one of them. Are you all right? Is anything wrong with your brain? They will go and borrow money, they will share among themselves. None will come to Biafrans. But when election comes now, they will come back and you will stupidly go and vote. I'm not happy. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you, our sister Wanyama. Thank you so much for that submission. You know, like I said, we've all had one issue or the other with the terrorist state, because what they are doing to our people, they can't do it to someone else. And the problem is that those people that our people think that they send them to Abuja to go and represent them, they are not there to represent them. You all remember the story that our leader Mazin Nandikani told us last time regarding one Anum Pama that was saying that, oh, he's going to Abuja to talk about what Nandikano told him to tell the federal government of Nigeria regarding the marginalization and what have you, which our Prime Minister have talked about. Even marginalization, making reference of marginalization is even an absurd, because what we are experiencing in Nigeria is worse than marginalization. And this man went there. I forget who was that. He went there to present the CV of his daughter, so that Konwotoro na Abuja, on behalf of the Biafran people. He went there because I think, yes, Madinangan told them that they should open OGOJA seaport, Calabar seaport, and grade the road and whatever, you know, like, and build schools and all that. I think there's a 3-point something that he told them, like something like that also. And then the man, what he does was to go to Abuja with the CV of his daughter to look for a job. On behalf of state. This is the kind of things that they keep on doing. This people doesn't care about anyone. Emeka and Yoko, that when running around Abuja the other day talking about Petrot or no Petrot, where are they? Because they've been enough. They have a lot of them. Some of them they don't even talk before, but because of what the government of Biafra is doing at the moment, the thing they check the foundation of the zoo, which they are afraid of, that this thing is going to collapse. They know what is coming. They know that this is someone, because he is not accessible. Not that he's not accessible to an extent, but you're my buying again. Only had that room, and quite rightly so, he shouldn't give these people room, because they're all devils. If there's anything like devil, you are looking at them. The Nigeria, the politicians in the Biafra territory, they are more than devils. That is, Prime Minister have said it, that now his heart, he woke go here before Bernard this liberation. He went on Noma. That is one of the programs that our brother hosted yesterday, David Nana. He went on him, rage and fury. Our Prime Minister have said it. At this movement, and you can see what he's doing. He is doing an amazing thing, and this is the kind of person that fit the zoo. The zoo need the handshake across the bridge. Cannot take that approach. No, you deal with them AK to AK. It's as simple as that.
Kidewa is in Nyanwodo.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, our sister Stella. It's in Nyanwodo. And look how miserable, look how that idiot died off. These are frontline saboteurs fighting our leader Mazin and the Canadian and everything to do with Biafra. No doesn't even recognize that now. Why he has another another wife also in Abuja, and when that one had the wind of it, Nyanwodo wasn't aware. Apoya meeting, just a story. As in Nyanwodo, that's so he collapsed. That is what the story we hear anyway. We don't know. You know, in the zoo, zoo is so bad that even no matter what happened, he wouldn't even know if it's something that is true or not. But at the end of the day, the zoo is not a place for our people, honestly speaking. Anyone that is talking about, just like our teaching from our leader Mazin Nandikano before the start of the program on the other space, he said it, that anybody that is calling himself or herself a Nigerian or one Nigerian, now that person, that person need to be go and get a checkup or something. Because a normal sane human being will not come and say, because he cannot even defend Nigeria. Where do you even start? A company that was turned into a business, a big conglomerate. Let us just, near this alpha, and that's how the whole thing started. But today, they are saying our nation, our care. This 2nd of December, I wish it's tomorrow. I just want to see what these people do. These people that have been ranting and running up from pillar to post, I just wanted to see what they are going to do. They are not going to do shit anyway. We all know that. Thank you so much, our sister Nwanyama, for that wonderful submission of yours. Before we go ahead, Before we go to other people, I just want to give the mic to our co-host, Clara Dims. Clara Dims, the mic is yours, and welcome. And I hope that your mic is okay at the moment. Go ahead. Claire, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you so much, BD Walker. Thank you for what you're doing. Biafrans, in a place where I can't really talk my usual way.
Yeah, I can see because I can hear the echo on the background. So you're not very, very close to the mic.
Yeah,
I noticed that.
Yeah. Is it still echoing? Is it very poor? Can you hear me at all?
It's okay. But I can detect that you're not 100% close to the mic. I noticed that.
Yeah. So my love and my greetings to lovers of freedoms. My love to Biafrans everywhere in the world. Thank you so much. Continue to do what we are doing. What we are doing is the right thing. We will continue to do this. Nobody will come and tell our story. We will be the one. This freedom means a lot to everybody. It is this freedom that my brother has put in that capture. PM Biafrans are victims of ethnic hatred in Nigeria. What's your story? So it's because of this hatred, because of the freedom we seek. That is why the hatred has arisen. And that is why everybody has a story to tell of one experience or the other. As a Biafran, for the hatred that has been impacted on us. But this is not going to stop us because our eyes is on the rising sun. We know what we want. We are not going to be distracted from the hatred. And that is the reason why they are all dying. This hatred has started from day one, from the colonizers. When they came in, they gave every right to the Fulani and the North. They skewed all their information, all their censors, all their election towards these people to continue to subjugate us. But where are we today? This is us today. All this hatred, all this perpetration that they have done has not stopped anything. It has not moved us. We talking about the hatred is more because we need to, we're letting people know, everybody knows the story. It is because of our freedom. It is because of Biafra. It all started from when our eternal leader, Ojukwu, decided that enough is enough. He needs to move. We need to go. They conjure this hatred. This hatred was put together by the zoo government and the colonizers and the people who had interests in the zoo. They put them together. What did they do? They decided to say the war was perpetrated by Ojukwu and Biafra. They taught their children to hate Biafra. There were songs sung in primary schools, secondary schools to hate Biafra. They brainwashed the children, they put hatred in them. So all of this is because of what we are doing now in order to stop Biafra from coming. In order for Biafra not to come, in order for the zoo to remain the way it is, the amalgamation of the northern and southern protectorate. And that is the reason why. But they had failed because we are here today and we want Biafra. Biafra is who we are. Biafra we shall be. That is the slogan by our Prime Minister who said, Nigeria, we are no more. Southeast, South, we are no more. And Biafra we shall be. And everything that we have discussed, including the propaganda, including the deliberate targeting of our Prime Minister's personality and Biafra, is just to stop Biafra. Oyendu was kidnapped to stop Biafra. Men were killed in his home to stop Biafra. Umpo, Enugu High School, Obigbo, now Ukwoma, and even Uboru, the people is all to stop Biafra. Militarization is to stop Biafra. all the hatred, all the Afonja, Ronos, everything is to stop Biafra. And Biafra shall not be stopped. That is why on the 2nd, we will declare the restoration of the United States of Biafra. Somebody has just mentioned it here. The Prime Minister has actually invited them. It's left to them if they want to take the invite. But the Prime Minister is hundreds of miles ahead of them. The invitation is to let them know that when the negotiation starts on this round table, because that's where we're all going to end, he will have every aspect of everything covered. They cannot come back and say we were not informed, we were not told. He openly gave it and everybody in the world can read it. So they cannot come back to say they never knew anything. That is how lucky we are to have smart people who are piloting the affairs of Biafra. And we are very, very lucky people, Chukwokika Biama's children. And nobody can stop this Biafra. So my people, they have used terrorism, they have used coercion, they have used every means to propagate this hatred. And it has not stopped. And it's going to get worse. This hatred that it's on Biafra, they did it during the war. They told my people, my Urobo people, Urobo Isoko people, they told them, because when I speak to family members and friends, they shout at me and they say, these are the people who came to kill us, the Biafrans. This is all part of the ploy, all the plan to stop Biafra. They say they wear their uniform. It was Biafra army that came to do this, is Biafran, this is Biafran that. This is all the beginning of the hatred. This is all put together for the generation you are seeing now, and even from their fathers to continue to hate Biafra. And this is where all of this has happened. And what has happened to Biafra is that Biafra continue to progress, continue to be successful, because we are God's children. We are Chukwokika Biama's children on that. When Maznam Bikano said, did the Lord's Prayer, as your kingdom on earth, and this is the kingdom on earth. So there is no amount of hatred, there is no amount of anything that they are doing that is going to stop. And the progress of everybody, the talent we have. And I'm not a spring chicken, but if I tell you now that where I am here now, where I cannot talk, so I'm talking very, very quietly, is because I am doing something excellently where I am. And I am blessed at my age that I have been selected to be part of the people who are doing this. And that is the spirit of Biafra. That is the blessing they want to stop. The blessing they cannot stop. This blessing is from Chukwokika Biama. And that hatred, it is dead. They can continue to do the hatred, but Biafrans will continue to excel. We are excelling in sport. We are excelling in businesses, in intellectual, in every aspect. You will always see a Biafra. So my people, that hatred, it is only them having sleepless nights. They are the one hating while we are progressing. Thank you, my people. I can't talk too much because of the place I am in. Thank you so much. I yield my mic.
Thank you so much, our sister and co-host, Clara James. Thank you so much for that submission. Yeah, I can understand that because, sometimes because of one thing or the other, we still have to come out to the space, even when, sometimes even when like we haven't even got the opportunity or the timing and everything wasn't right. That's why I keep saying it, like I can't be able to host on other days except Friday. And why? Because when I host on Friday, it means it goes into Saturdays. And then because Saturdays I don't work, and because I've stopped working almost a year now on Saturdays because of hosting of spaces. I know, yes, like I said before, I'm not saying it for people to feel sorry for me, obviously, but It's something that someone has to do. Let me tell you something, anything that you are doing that you're not sacrificing anything and there's no pain coming from it. It's like all these rich people's daughters or sons or whatever, they go to their papa or their mama, they say, I need to buy this. They will just give them money. Well, how much is it going to cost? If they say it's 1 ejema, they give them 5 ejema, something like that. You won't understand what is going on in life. You will never understand what's going on in life. But you can imagine someone, it's like me, for example. It's not everything that I have to come and say. I know how many countries I've been to, just like what our brother Buffalo Champion was saying. Speak a lot of languages. You can imagine you go to a country that you're not even conversant with. You don't know how to say come. You don't know how to say go. You start from crash. And at the same time, your papers is going down every single day as soon as you come down from the airport. That is when you know that you're a man or a woman. Pressure from day one. You will keep on toiling at all this. At the same time, now you are learning another person's, you are learning a different language that you don't even understand anything about. And everything you are doing it to make sure that you get it so fast because you have a program. You know why you are there. You are not there to come and look at skyscrapers or even, other things that is going to, make you not to concentrate on your programs. What kind of life is this? I know a lot of people, a lot of our people, Biafran people specifically. I'm not even talking about other regions that have lost their lives in this Lampa something. This Lampedusa water between Libya and Italy. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people that have lost their lives between what do you call it? The one of Algeria to Spain, Morocco to Spain, and all that. I know a lot of them. A human being will turn a meat for fish instead of the other way around. There was one of our brothers that was given a submission long time ago. He was in Senegal. And then they went fishing. Not necessarily him went fishing, like the locals. They went fishing. And they caught this big, too big shark. Those medium sharks and all that. And then, lo and behold, when they caught this shark, they find the hand of an African man with a wristwatch in the anaka. The shark tapuriaka. And do you even know what it takes for a shark to bite off a hand like from the ankle there? Nakaya. Tapuyaka. And that guy, as soon as he seen that, already he was in Senegal thinking of all this jackpot from there to somewhere else. Sometimes you begin to tell people that in the zoo that, do you know that someone in maybe in Austria is looking for a way to enter Germany? They will be thinking, what kind of something is that? What is there no job in Austria? Or maybe I'm just giving an instances. They don't understand it. They don't understand how these things work. They will be thinking, this person is in Obodo again. Where is he going from Austria to Germany? It is not an easy thing. We all have experienced all this nonsense. Our minister, your hand is up. Go ahead.
Okay, I greet everybody to one more and there. That's one thing about Otuwamaya. Anywhere you see space, you see Otuwamaya, and he's maintaining that his name. Otuwamaya, where are those that are competing with you with this your name? Where are they that are saying you are not the only one? I can't see them all. I was the hand disappear. Go wow. I greet you, my brother. Everybody, I greet you. John, one name, many of us are here. In short, of many people are here. Stella, they here. Stella, they cook again. Now, what for you? I greet everybody anywhere. Even if they agree cook again, even before they cook, they give anybody. Well, I greet everybody in the name of God Almighty. JT, you said something. You said in Nayawodo is dead. I never heard of it too. Is it in Nayawodo that said if Biafra will come, he will be a Sabo? Is it that one or another person you're talking about?
That is the one. How they have.
When did he join?
I think it was. I think in I think George Obiozo. George Obiozo. That his own is quite different. I'm not quite sure. I have to check again. I probably have to get. Just go ahead. Let me just multitask on that.
Okay. So dear friends, I greet all of us. Before I said something about sharing the space, retweeting it. You see, the title said, BM said that Biafrans are victims of ethnic hatred in Nigeria. What is your story? What will your story be? What will your story look like? Who will you tell your story? Do you know that all these our accounts, one day our children may have access to look into them? And when our children will be talking about the independence of their people, what would they be seeing in your account? They will be seeing Emanuela laughing. They'll be seeing Macaroni. They'll be seeing Naira Mali. But they will not see anything about your freedom. Does it cost us anything to just share, like your own independence, your own battle for freedom? This is somebody that created that time, hosting this space. He will be here for 1, 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5, 6 hours. All of them. Me, I run YouTube or Facebook 1 hour, 2 hours, me, I go tire, I close. But this one, somebody will be here for 1 hour, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes you hear somebody say, I think that was, I've forgotten who yesterday I was in his space. He was saying that they have been here since yesterday. When he get tired, he sleep off. Somebody will keep the host going. And our own is just only touch that button to share. Have you not seen that when you see all this Yoruba nation, Igbo nation, Igbo speaking, come and defend your Igbo tribe, Nigeria, what is his name? PM is a criminal. MKO with MNK must die. Biafrans must perish. When you go to their platforms, you will see thousands watching. How do you think they're making it? You think say na juju? Don't be juju. They are sharing it because they want people to come in. And they don't only share, they attack people. I don't know how many we are here now. Maybe we're up to 100 or more. But when you take a look at how many people that have shared or even liked, they will not up to 50. And we are here talking about those that hate us. When we are the real people that hate ourselves. I'm not talking we hate each other. I'm not saying we hate each other. I'm saying we hate ourselves. Because when you don't want this freedom to come, you are not actually trying to be wicked at me or anybody, on yourself, for your head. You don't know. Somebody is hurting you and you are helping him to hurt yourself. What is awareness all about? Once you see anything against Biafra, it will go viral. Piam! You see anything against Igbo, it will go viral. Piam! But when we bring up anything that is against, that we bring down our enemies, nobody wants to share it. Sometimes you see a video, you will see about 10 10,000 views. Go and watch who like it now. They're not even up to 100. Are we doing ourselves favor or are we hurting ourselves more? One thing we should understand is that when you, like myself, if you go to my Twitter handle now, if you go to my profile, there are many Twitter spaces I share. I never participated. Sometimes I will say, hey, let me check if anybody's on Twitter. I will check. I don't have the time to join. I will just check. If I see somebody's, I will share it. And when I share, I retweet. I will never go into that space because I might not have the time. But when I retweet it, somebody else might come in through my platform. That was why I used to stream it some time ago. If not that YouTube is banning them head ahead, because people were reporting, and the people reporting are Biafrans as well. Let us do ourselves favor. Let us do the needful. Let us all do the needful. As I'm talking here, I don't know how many we are in this space. Let everybody click the share or retweet button. I am begging us. Share this post. We are supposed to be taking over the media everywhere. TikTok, we are no longer there. Even the people that, when I used to go to TikTok, I would see people doing Biafra, Nigeria, Biafra will win. I was happy. Despite the people who are doing it for their own gain, but I love it. I share them. But all of a sudden, Nigeria threatened them because they are all in Nigeria. They got threatened and they run away. I will go to that space, that TikTok, I mean to say, not Twitter, TikTok. I will make sure I qualify to